Boom. All right, we're live. So like business podcast, local restaurant edition
What's up, guys? What's up?
with my man Eric. What do you? Oh, would you call yourself owner of Arempas?
Yeah, so I'm actually one of the three owners. Yeah, so it's my mom, myself, and my sister. We've kind of taken up our own individual roles. I'm the marketing. They've made me the face of the place, and anything that has to do digital. And my mom is an amazing cook. She's been cooking her entire life, and it's always been the house where everyone, when it's Sunday, they're like, "What are we gonna do? What are we gonna eat?" So it's mom's house. And my sister is a stockbroker. She's actually one of the youngest women stockbrokers in Utah at one point, and she runs all the finances. So it's kind of like a trio of awesomeness as much as we can.
Awesome. Yeah. So Arempas located like right downtown Salt Lake City, Venezuelan food. So what's the background? How did you get started? Did your mom come over from Venezuela? And just how long has the restaurant been in business?
Yeah, so backtrack 21 years ago, my mom, yeah, my mom had importing, exporting relationships with the U.S. and things started getting kind of hairy. So she saw, I guess, way farther ahead than most people did, if you know about the current Venezuelan situation, and came here and said to herself, one day I will own a restaurant downtown Salt Lake City. And fast forward to last year, February is when we got our keys to the spot. So that's how the craziness started. But she's been doing catering forever. Like 15 years ago, she was doing catering and private weddings, cooking for everyone. So it was finally time for her to make her dream happen. It's been kind of crazy because we've had all sorts of crazy stuff happen to us. So the fact that the COVID-19 is happening right now is, I told mom, I was just like, look, we've gone through floods. The ceiling fell through. The building, plumbing and piping was like 200 years old, so we had to update. Like there were so many things that have been happening that at this point we're just looking at it like we'll come out so much stronger for this, and we'll learn so many different things, and we have. Truthfully, it's been a learning experience, just to put it in a positive manner.
Yeah, that's awesome. No, that story is very inspiring. So I think you touched on it a little bit, but how has the coronavirus like affected your business from, let's say 1 or 2 months ago to where you are today? And then what changes have you done to kind of adapt and overcome?
Full disclosure, myself and everyone around me, and I know a few of the other restaurants in, the state, everyone is about a 25 to 38% productivity. The only ones that are really getting a big push are the ones that have drive-throughs. Chick-fil-A's, McDonald's, Burger King's, all that kind of stuff. They are able to pump food through. But honestly, man, it's been really interesting. Mom has now decided to, her name is Sandy, by the way, has decided to go into a YouTube channel. My sister has had to learn how to get every possible write-off and every tax trick and turn to go around it. And I myself, my trade is Google AdWords and Facebook advertising. That's what I kind of traded on and got my certifications in. And I built our site on Wix, which I didn't think much of it back in the day because Wix works out fine. Now I have to teach myself how to do low-level code, and I'm learning to do WordPress because there's too many things colliding. So online is so huge. It's such a crazy environment that we had no idea had so many capabilities, but we can't reach all of it because of the threshold that Wix allows you to. So everybody's learning something new, and we're all learning to stay ahead somehow. We're creating new dishes, teaching people how to cook online, and yeah. So as much as we can, trying to help people at the same time,
That's awesome, man. No, that's cool. So everyone is making that online push too. So it sounds like, so how can we help you out? It sounds like maybe if anyone's out there listening who's a good tax accountant, maybe you guys can give his sister some tips. If we got, let's see here, a web developer or designer, maybe give you some tips, help you out. What
Yeah,
else? What else do you need?
I would love someone that, if anyone out there knows how to get me started on WordPress and just say like, hey, this is actually the few things that you should know. I would 100% appreciate that. If not, I'm just going to run into the wall 100 times until I go through it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the Hispanic community in Salt Lake strong, so there's got to be somebody
Let's get it, man. We
reach
gotta do
out
it.
there. Yeah, for sure, man. Any parting words to any other maybe struggling restaurant owners, or maybe some that's struggling with the same thing? Words of wisdom for them.
Everyone is struggling. Everyone is trying to keep their employees. Most of us restaurant owners have either one, two, or three different businesses. We do as well. We have a spa, a cleaning company, a DJing business, and a restaurant. So we've been able to keep ourselves, fairly well managed. But our biggest worries from owner standpoints and everyone that I've spoken to has been the employee itself. So the more orders that come in, the more we can employ people. So it's been great. It's been a huge blessing for everyone that has been like, hey, we're going to order a ton of food, and, can you guys cater to my house? And, that's usually the biggest help for every conceivable business owner out there, is just keep buying. And if you don't need their service right now, buy a gift card, reach out and buy something for later, make a purchase, and then don't redeem it right off the bat. Anything helps, honestly. And stay at home. The biggest thing is stay at home. Let's get over this thing, man. Oh my gosh, please.
Yeah, man, you're telling me. I want to go to the gym.
Please, can we
Open up.
It's now the running trails are overcrowded. You can't run anywhere. You can't hike anywhere. It's madness. My 40-pound weights can only do so much here,
I know,
so
dude. I got the elastic bands. I'm like, high resistance trainings will
this
only
one
get
right
me
here.
so far.
I can only do so many pull-ups, man. I can only do so many pull-ups.
Dude, I love it. I love it. Well, awesome.
Thank you, man.
Well, I really appreciate you being on. I look forward to seeing you guys. I'll definitely be ordering some Arempas here shortly. Delivery opens up tomorrow, right? You guys are closed Monday, Tuesday, right?
Yeah, Monday and Tuesdays we're closed. Wednesday, Thursdays until 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays till 9 p.m.
Boom. Awesome, man. We'll check them out if you guys want some good Venezuelan food downtown. And pleasure being on. Later.
All right. Thanks, man. We'll see you later.
Peace.